This is Mirka, an LGBTI activist from Warsaw. A challenge in a country that has not seen one legal change for LGBTI equality since 2004.
Still, when I go out for a walk or just to go shopping with my wife, we don't hold hands. Sometimes we do hold hands, but very rarely. And we usually do something like that, looking around if anyone is around and sees us, because it is dangerous in Poland and it's Warsaw. So think about other Polish cities. When you go on a march in Poland outside of Warsaw, you have to prepare yourself that bottles and other objects are going to be thrown at you. So this is the reality.
Mirka is in Brussels today meeting activists from all over Europe and beyond. The organisers, ILGA Europe, who represent the lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans and intersex community in Europe, are worried.
A huge portion of the LGBTI activists and groups that we work with across Europe are under rapidly increasing pressure. They are really at the forefront of so many of the negative trends in the region, from the attacks on democracy, the closing space for civil society, the populist movements, the far right, you name it. Indeed, the political situation in Europe is very different. Fewer and fewer governments are taking further action when we know that hate crime legislation is needed, when we know that anti-discrimination legislation is needed, when we know that protection for LGBTI asylum seekers is needed, and so much more, and trans rights. Countries like Romania and Bulgaria are really sitting at the bottom of our index. A country like Italy, which is one of the founding members of the European Union, sits below some of the countries in the Western Balkans.
Frans Timmermans promised to put more EU money on the table, but recognised the challenges ahead.
To sort of deflect the attention from their own behaviour.
Still, there's a long way to go in many of our member states, and we can only encourage the community to hold their courage, to keep fighting for this, and we will be standing right next to them and support them in their fight.
A fight that Mirka will never give up.